Hello, I'm Jeff McNeil, and this is my review of Borderlands 2. I am reviewing the Handsome Jack Collection version, which includes all the DLC released for the game. As your chosen Vault Hunter, I pick Gage, a type of intergalactic treasure hunter. You arrive at the wasteland planet of Pandora searching for the mystical vault. But no sooner do you start your journey than you're nearly killed by Handsome Jack, self-proclaimed ruler and savior of the world. With revenge on your mind all the way, you set out to search for the vault and the biggest bullet you can find to plant between Handsome Jack's eyebrows. The story itself is nothing special, but it's held aloft by the excellent characters you meet. Handsome Jack is an incredible foil, easily one of the best villains I've seen in the game. Yet he's only one of the numerous characters you meet, and each one is endearing, annoying, insane, or all of the above. And it works together to create a world of pure insanity. Everyone is insane, everyone is nuts, everyone is violent, and the game's story revels in it. I just wish that your character had more to say in regards to the plot. Your chosen Vault Hunter doesn't say anything outside of battle quotes, which makes you feel like the least interesting person on the planet. Which is a shame. Graphically, Borderlands 2 is very distinct with its cel-shaded look. Though not to the level seen in Wind Waker, it's absolutely saturated in color, with thick outlines, and it makes each object stand out in the environment. There is some texture loading when first entering an area, but it clears up in about 2 or 3 seconds. So, no matter how chaotic the action gets, it's very hard to lose track of what's going on. Music-wise, the game is pretty silent outside of battles. There are a few ambient noises like this area. You can hear the wind and a little bit of music, but the music itself doesn't really kick in until a firefight starts. And depending on the area, the music theme can be completely different. This is a really nice touch and adds more to personality into it. I'm a big fan of the Valentine's Day DLC. The battle theme is like an Irish Celtic dance song, and it's really neat. As a first-person shooter, sound is very important to your overall experience, and luckily Borderlands 2 is great in that area. From the impact of a shotgun, yeah, that's a good sound, to the quick whip of a submachine gun, to the absolute crazy symphony of explosions that comes from any type of MIRV grenade, that's a beautiful sound right there. Each weapon and effect sounds impactful and devastating. The game is fully voiced and each and every one is stellar in its own way, held together by a tight and funny script. Handsome Jack is funny and threatening. Claptrap is energetic no matter what's happening, though that's because he was programmed that way. Scooter is one espresso away from a heart attack, and Sir Hammerlock is just the right combination of hearty and sarcastic. The entire cast is great from end to end. In terms of gameplay, Borderlands 2 is a first-person RPG. Shooting itself is what you expect. Shoot enemies to damage them, headshots to crit, and you can use cover to block enemy attacks. But it's the RPG elements that make the game exceptional. From shields that explode or create black holes to submachine guns that create invisible bouncing electric bullets, the arsenal in Borderlands 2 is absolutely absurd. That absurdity is compounded by the unique actions and skill tree each Vault Hunter has. My character, Gage, can summon a giant flying death robot to fight beside me, while my skill trees allow me to boost my robot, deal increasingly powerful or amplified electric damage, or build up stacks with each kill that increases my damage or lowers my accuracy. With the ability to respec at any time in the game's wide variety of weapons, there's a great deal of freedom in how you want to play. Do you want to run around with an acid shooting shotgun trapping enemies in force fields? Go ahead, play the Siren. Want to dual wield sniper rifles? Go ahead, play the Gunzerker. There is a character and weapon for everybody. At least until you reach the game's final difficulty. All that freedom and choice flies out the window when you reach Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. An absolute nightmare of a playthrough. I've given up on getting through it just due to how stagnant and frustrating it is. Overall, Borderlands 2 is a wild ride from beginning to end that might even appeal to non-shooter fans, due to the level of freedom it offers and great characters, but it suffers from repetition and frustrating design come Vault Hunter mode, and you may be burnt out by the time you reach the end. This has been Jeff McNeil. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.